Have you ever stopped and wondered how some seniors seem to have a bathroom that is always clean? No scrubbing on their hands. No aching back afterward. No bending, kneeling, or exhausting weekend cleaning sessions. You walk into their bathroom and it just feels fresh. No stains around the tub. No cloudy shower doors. No lingering smells. And you think to yourself, how do they do it? Here's the truth most people never talk about. They are not cleaning harder. They are not stronger. They are not pushing themselves through pain. They are cleaning smarter. And the secret isn't expensive cleaners, fancy gadgets, or harsh chemicals that burn your lungs and dry your skin. It's something far simpler than that. They have a setup that quietly does the work for them, day after day, week after week, without demanding energy, strength, or strain. 5 small things. 5 quiet helpers. 5 smart choices. If cleaning your bathroom has started to feel tiring, painful, or even a little dangerous, you are absolutely not alone. For many seniors, what used to be a simple chore has slowly turned into a real challenge. Bending over the tub can strain your back. Reaching behind the toilet can throw off your balance. Scrubbing shower walls can leave your shoulders aching for days. And it's not just uncomfortable, it can be risky. Slippery floors, heavy buckets of water, strong chemical fumes. One wrong step, one moment of dizziness, and a routine task can turn into a serious injury. That's why so many older adults quietly dread bathroom cleaning, even if they don't say it out loud. But here's the good news. A clean bathroom after 60, 70, or even 80 does not require more effort. It requires a smarter approach. With the right setup, your bathroom can stay fresh, dry, and clean almost automatically, without constant scrubbing, without bending down, and without putting your safety at risk. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 unexpected things that can keep your bathroom spotless with almost no effort at all. You'll discover what works quietly in the background, how to stop grime before it ever forms, and how to turn cleaning from a chore into something that almost takes care of itself. No scrubbing, no strain, no stress. If you've ever wished you could throw away your scrub brush for good, if you've ever thought, there has to be an easier way, stay with me, because what you're about to see isn't about working harder or pushing your body. It's about letting your bathroom work for you. Let's begin. The first secret is something most people have never been taught to think about. I call it the invisible shield. It isn't flashy. It doesn't make noise. And it doesn't look like much at first. But once you understand it, it completely changes how you think about bathroom cleaning. This isn't magic, and it isn't a gimmick. It's simply using a water-repellent spray on the places where dirt loves to form. Your shower glass, your tiles, your faucets, and even your sink. Here's something most seniors don't realize, because no one ever explains it this way. Bathroom dirt doesn't actually start as dirt. It starts as water that stays behind. Every time you shower or wash your hands, tiny water droplets land on surfaces. Those droplets don't look harmful, but when they stay there, they become a magnet. They trap soap residue. They collect minerals from hard water. They grab dust from the air. They give bacteria a place to settle. Day after day, layer after layer, that's how grime is born. Not suddenly, not overnight, quietly. That cloudy film on shower doors. That dull look on tiles. That stubborn ring around faucets. It didn't appear because you didn't scrub hard enough. It appeared because water was allowed to sit. Now here's where everything changes. When you apply a water-repellent coating, you change how water behaves. Instead of clinging, it slides. Instead of settling, it runs off. Instead of feeding grime, it carries it away. Water simply can't stay long enough to cause trouble. Think of it like rain on a freshly waxed car. The water beads up and rolls away. That's exactly what this invisible shield does for your bathroom. You're not cleaning more. You're blocking the problem at the source. Once applied, Usually after one proper cleaning, the spray works quietly in the background. Every shower, every hand wash, every rinse. And the best part, most water-repellent sprays last weeks, sometimes even months, before they need to be reapplied. Let me tell you about Martha. Martha is 82 years old, sharp as ever, but like many seniors, she was tired. She told me she dreaded cleaning her shower doors more than anything else in her home. Every week, she would spend nearly an hour scrubbing, leaning forward, reaching high, wiping the same spots again and again. Her back would ache, her shoulders would burn, and she'd still feel like the glass never looked truly clean. One day, she tried this simple change. After one deep cleaning, she applied a water-repellent spray. That was it. 2 months later, I visited her again. Her shower glass was still clear. No cloudy film, no streaks, no heavy buildup. She looked at me and said something that stuck with me. I used to think clean meant scrubbing. Now I know it means preventing. That sentence says everything. This is the shift every senior needs to make. Cleaning should not punish your body. It should protect it. Prevention saves your back. Prevention protects your balance. Prevention preserves your energy for things that actually matter. When you stop dirt before it starts, your bathroom begins to take care of itself. You don't chase messes. You don't fight buildup. You don't exhaust yourself trying to undo weeks of neglect. You simply make it impossible for grime to stick. So before you buy another brush, another sponge, or another harsh cleaner, start with a shield. It's invisible, it's silent, and it's powerful. Like having a cleaning assistant that never gets tired and never asks you to bend down. And once you experience it, you'll never think about bathroom cleaning the same way again. The second thing every senior should have is something that looks almost too simple to matter. It's small, it's inexpensive, and it often gets overlooked. But once you have it, you wonder how you ever lived without it. I'm talking about a self-cleaning toilet system. This can be an automatic cleaning tablet dropped into the tank, or a small clip-on dispenser that attaches to the inside of the bowl and releases a gentle cleaner every time you flush. Nothing complicated, nothing noisy, nothing you have to remember every day. It just works. Think of it like having a tiny janitor living inside your toilet, working quietly, around the clock, even while you sleep. For many seniors, toilet cleaning is the most dreaded bathroom task. It's awkward, it's unpleasant, and it's physically demanding. You have to bend down. You have to twist your body. You have to balance yourself while reaching into tight, uncomfortable spaces. And for older adults, those movements aren't just tiring, they can be dangerous. A moment of dizziness, a slippery floor, a loss of balance. That's all it takes for a simple chore to turn into a serious fall. What most people don't realize is that modern self-cleaning systems prevent the mess from forming in the first place. They don't just make the toilet smell fresh. They slowly break down bacteria. They prevent limescale from hard water. They stop stains before they ever get a chance to set. Instead of scrubbing buildup after it appears, the system quietly dissolves it every single day. A little cleaning, every flush, no effort required. Let me tell you about George. George is 78 years old, a retired carpenter who spent his life working with his hands. For years, he followed the same routine every weekend. Gloves on, toilet brush out, scrubbing until his wrists ached. He told me his hands would feel sore for hours afterward, and his lower back would tighten up every time he bent over the bowl. Then one day, his daughter came to visit. She noticed how much effort he was putting into this one task and decided to make a change. She installed a small automatic cleaning dispenser inside his toilet. That was it. No instructions, no learning curve, no maintenance. Within a week, George noticed something surprising. There were no stains forming, no unpleasant odors, no visible buildup, and most importantly, no reason to scrub. He laughed, Instead, it felt like a small miracle in a plastic clip. But the real miracle wasn't just convenience. It was peace of mind. No more bending down. No more balancing on slippery floors. No more straining his hands and back. This small change quietly removed one of the most physically risky chores from his life. And that's what this is really about. This isn't about laziness. It isn't about cutting corners. It's about protecting your safety. It's about preserving your independence. It's about maintaining your dignity. Your toilet doesn't need you to fight it every week. With the right system in place, it cleans itself. Quietly, consistently, day after day. No reminders. No scrubbing. No effort. Just one less thing for your body to carry. And when you start letting small systems handle the hard work, you begin to realize something powerful. A clean home doesn't come from doing more. It comes from needing to do less. The third secret is one of the most important and also one of the most overlooked. It has nothing to do with sprays, tablets, or scrubbing. It has everything to do with what's under your feet. The truth is, most bathroom messes start on the floor. And for many seniors, the floor is also where the greatest danger lives. Most people grew up using traditional fabric bath mats. They feel soft. They seem comforting. And for years, we were told they were the safe choice. But here's what most people don't realize. Fabric mats quietly cause more problems than they solve. They trap moisture. They collect hair. They hold on to bacteria and mold. And once they're wet, they often stay wet for hours. A damp mat doesn't just look unclean, it creates grime. It spreads moisture across the floor. It encourages mildew. And worst of all, it becomes slippery underneath. For seniors, that combination is dangerous. Wet floors are one of the leading causes of bathroom falls. And a fall in the bathroom is rarely minor. That's why smart seniors are making a quiet but powerful switch. They're changing their bathroom mat system. Instead of thick fabric mats, many now use quick-dry stone or diatomaceous mats that absorb water instantly. Non-slip, antimicrobial surfaces designed for wet areas. Low-profile mats that don't bunch up or slide. These mats don't stay damp. The moment you step out of the shower, water is absorbed and evaporates within minutes. No soggy fabric. No lingering moisture. No smell. Why does this matter so much? Because moisture is the enemy of cleanliness. Wet floors attract dirt. Wet floors feed bacteria. Wet floors create stains and mildew. But when the water disappears immediately, grime never gets a chance to form. With the right mat, the floor almost cleans itself. No puddles spreading across tile. No damp corners. No mildew creeping in around the edges. And because these mats dry so quickly, they don't need to be washed every few days. Less laundry. Less bending. Less lifting heavy, wet fabric. Some seniors take this one step further. They remove mats entirely and instead use textured, non-slip flooring treatments. These treatments give the floor grip, even when wet, without trapping moisture at all. No mat to move. No mat to wash. No mat to trip over. Just a stable, dry surface underfoot. The cleaner the floor stays, the less attention it demands. And when you don't have to constantly wipe, wash, or adjust something on the floor, you naturally move less. Less bending, less reaching, less risk. This isn't about making your bathroom look modern. It's about making it safer. When the floor stays dry, it stays clean. When it stays clean, you don't have to touch it. And when you don't have to touch it, your body stays protected. Sometimes the smartest cleaning decision isn't about what you add. It's about what you remove. And once your floor stops holding on to water, you'll notice something surprising. Your bathroom stays cleaner. Without you doing anything at all. Here's a secret that professional cleaners understand, but most homeowners never learn. They don't clean for hours. They reset for minutes. That's the difference. Professional cleaners don't wait for a bathroom to become dirty and overwhelming. They never allow grime to pile up. Instead, they do something very small, very quick, and very consistent. A 1-minute daily reset. And for seniors, this simple habit can completely replace exhausting deep cleaning sessions. Let's be clear about something. Deep cleaning is hard on the body. It requires bending, lifting, twisting, holding uncomfortable positions for too long. And for older adults, long cleaning sessions don't just cause soreness. They increase the risk of injury. That's why the 1-minute reset works so well. It breaks cleaning into safe, manageable moments. Here's what it looks like. A handheld squeegee hanging right inside the shower at arm height. A microfiber cloth stored at sink level. No bending, no reaching. A gentle, non-toxic spray already sitting on the counter, not hidden under the sink. Nothing heavy, nothing complicated. After you shower, you take 10 seconds to swipe the glass or tiles. After you wash your hands, you take a few seconds to wipe the sink and faucet. That's it. No buckets, no kneeling, no scrubbing. This habit works because it stops buildup before it hardens. Soap scum doesn't get time to dry. Water spots don't get time to settle. Bacteria doesn't get time to grow. Everything stays light. Everything stays easy. And when cleaning stays easy, it doesn't get postponed. For seniors, this matters more than people realize. Short, frequent actions are safer than long, exhausting ones. 1 minute today saves 1 painful hour later. Many seniors resist this idea at first. They say, "I don't have the energy to clean every day." But here's the truth. You're not cleaning every day. You're preventing cleaning. You're spending 1 minute to avoid spending an hour. And because everything is placed at standing height, your body stays upright and stable. No bending down. No holding your breath. No strain on your back or knees. This isn't about discipline. It's about design. When tools are visible, reachable, and light, cleaning becomes automatic. You don't think about it. You don't dread it. You just do it and move on with your day. Over time, something surprising happens. Your bathroom never gets dirty enough to need deep cleaning. There's nothing to attack, nothing to scrub, nothing to dread, just a space that quietly stays fresh. And that's the real goal. Not a spotless bathroom once a month. A bathroom that never becomes a problem. 1 minute, one habit, a lifetime of easier living that hears the truth. And it's something every senior deserves to hear. A clean bathroom after 70 is not about strength. It's not about pushing through pain. It's not about proving you can still do everything the hard way. And it's not about exhausting yourself over chores that drain your energy. It's about systems. Smart, quiet systems that work in the background. Even when you're resting, even when you're sleeping, even when you're enjoying your day. You don't need to scrub harder. You don't need to bend lower. You don't need to power through. You need helpers that respect your body. When your bathroom is set up correctly, it stops demanding so much from you. It protects your back. It protects your balance. It protects your lungs from harsh fumes. And most importantly, it protects your independence. Because independence isn't about doing everything yourself. Independence is about being able to live safely, comfortably, and confidently, without unnecessary strain. Every system we talked about today has one purpose: to remove risk, to remove effort, to remove stress. When water stops sticking, grime can't form. When the toilet cleans itself, your body stays out of harm's way. When floors stay dry, falls become less likely. When cleaning takes 1 minute instead of 1 hour, energy is preserved. These aren't shortcuts. They're wisdom. They're what happen when experience finally gets the respect it deserves. If this video helped you see cleaning differently, if it made you feel even a little lighter, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what change you're thinking about making first. And if you want more simple, senior-friendly ways to make everyday life easier, safer, and calmer, subscribe and stay with me. Because your time matters. Your safety matters. And your energy is precious. Save it for the things that bring you joy. Save it for living, not for scrubbing.